Also, if you think about this, Martha Coakley, when she won the Democratic primary to be the candidate, she didn't really exactly win the majority vote, as if to say she didn't win over 50% of the majority vote in the Democratic primary. She got 37% of the Democratic primary vote, which means 63% of the Democratic primary voters did not vote for her. Why did she win the Democratic primary then? Because the 63% got divided between three other candidates. 13% went to Steve Pagliuca, the owner of the Boston Celtics, who has a record for giving money to Republicans. Gave money to Mitt Romney when he ran against Kennedy back, what was it, 90, I don't remember. I don't remember because I wasn't a voting age at that time. So I didn't really pay attention to politics when I was in high school too much, or who was running at that time. Sometime in the 90s. Was it 96 probably, I think it was. Yeah. Somewhere around there. Let's see. Well, wait a minute, no, if I did an election I missed then. I think I was like 19 at that point. So I guess I was at voting age. Just that I may have missed that particular election, that's all. So, anyway. Scott Pagliuca also gave money to Bush when he ran against Gore, was in 2000, according to Pagliuca's campaign website. 22% of the 63 that didn't vote for Coakley in the Democratic primary also went to Alan Casey, the community organizer from Be the Change Incorporated, who kept on saying he was the only, it was like one of the only, I guess, maybe the only candidate, or maybe one of the only candidates, I'm not sure how much. I don't think Steve Pagliuca took that much money from lobbyists. He was mostly self-funded. Casey kept on saying he was the one that, one of the Democratic candidates that didn't take any money from lobbyists, and criticized both Capuano, the guy I voted for, and Coakley for taking money from lobbying. But I voted for Capuano because I felt because he was a congressman, and you could actually see what kind of senator he was going to be, because you could look at his congressional record and, well, he voted against the war, he voted against the Patriot Act, he voted against the Military Commissions Act. He has a very liberal voting record, so I figured he'd be a pretty decent senator. So that's why I voted for him. Even though when I interviewed him, I didn't agree with him saying that, and the interview is on this YouTube channel. You can find it if you would scroll through the videos. He said he would support Ben Bernanke's confirmation. And I didn't like that. I kept on saying in the back of my mind, I don't like that idea, but I figure him and Coakley are the top two candidates, I guess. And I kind of like him better than Casey anyway, so yeah, why not? So I voted for him in the Democratic primary. He lost. He only got 28%. Coakley got the most of the four candidates, 37%. So, yeah, we got Coakley in the end. Mostly because she was playing to the Hillary voters in Massachusetts. And remember, back in the 2008 election, presidential election, Massachusetts in Democratic primary went to Hillary Clinton. So she got a head start in campaigning, since most of the legislators, most of the U.S. representatives went to endorse Hillary, and I gave her a lot of public stature. So, even though the governor and both senators endorsed Obama. So, yeah, that's why we got Martha Coakley. That's why, and as far as why, as I said before, Coakley lost because she's a corporate crat who took too much money from the corporate interest and made Scott Brown look better, even though he took money from the corporate interest too. So there we go. I feel a little bit bummed. I believe I'm going over 10 minutes. Okay, so probably have to end up being a two-part video. So yeah, I feel a little bit bummed. You know what? It's only 2 years. Massachusetts will get this win back in 2012. Yes, there's a possibility Democrats could lose some seats in the midterms. And who knows what could happen with the presidential election in 2012. So yeah, there's always a possibility that Obama could become a one-term president. Maybe he could become a two-term president. We don't know yet. I still say it's too soon to tell. But yeah, personally, I think if voters are smart, they'll try to vote out some of these corporate Senate Democrats in the primaries. There are opportunities to do this. And they should, because I don't like the way the polls look if some of these Senate Democrats get through the primaries and go to the Republicans. Some of the Senate Democrats I'm pretty sure will win, like a Boxer or Patrick Leahy or something, but somebody like say Blanche Lincoln. She has two Democrats challenging her in a primary. I would like to see one of those two Democrats win and be challenging a Republican rather than Blanche Lincoln herself, let's say. Alright. That's it. This may be a two-part video because I think I went over 10 minutes. Sorry there.